Welcome to Doki Literature Club, everybody. I don't really know what the fuck's going on. I got told to play this game, so here we are. I can only imagine what the fuck goes on here. Bro, am I about to, like, cheat on my bitch? Am I about to abuse my girlfriend, dog? Because if that's the case, woo! It's gonna be a good day. Holy fucking shit. It's gonna take like a turn for the worst. I'm dating Sakura-chan. Oh no! Don't walk in the middle of the road! It gets hit by a bus. Fucking flattened on the pavement. Oh no, Sakura-chan! Oh, what the heck? Let's get our Rizz on, everybody. Oh, hold up. I gotta put on a fit. It's drip o'clock. It's drip o'clock. Stop playing with me. You know, the pink compliments these kawaii anime girls, I guess. I can't even believe I'm playing this, dog. I can't even believe I'm playing this. This looks like this genuinely looks like loser activity game, but I heard to play it, so why not? This game is not suitable for children who are easily disturbed. Why? Am I genuinely about to see some tits and ass? I don't want to. Playing a hentai game? I swear to God, if it is, I'm going to be so fucking pissed. If it Yo, I'm about to look this up. No, it's not. Thank fucking God. Okay. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience. What? Which contains spoilers. No! Fuck no! Doki Literature Club, you agreed to have noted the game's age rating in your region, consent to exposure to highly disturbing content. What in the feck am I about to witness? What? I'm genuinely so confused. But that don't even matter. I'm finna get in my bag. What am I playing? Dog, what am I playing? What the fuck is this game, genuinely? This one's the baddest already, I can see it. Here we go. Enter your name. John. John's about to get it in his bag. Oh my God. I'm so lost. What am I playing? Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally... Tell me if I need to turn the volume up or down. Like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw herself. This girl is Sayori? My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of waking up. Yo, is this my hoe? Is this family friendly? I don't know. The fact that it was saying 18 ages or older and disturbing scenes has me wildly confused, but let's keep it pushing. I swear to God, Sayori better be bad as fuck. If she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Is the volume good? Volume's good? Okay. Just giving them the stupidest fucking voices of all time. I overslept again! But I caught up to you this time. Maybe it's because I decided to stop and wait for you. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get through this game, TBH. But I gotta Rizz up. I gotta prove that I can shoot from the three-pointer no matter who it is. You say that like you were ignoring me. It's mean, John. What the fuck? Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or anything. What's so bad about that? Fine shit? Fuck. Oh my God. Fine. You did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have to be mean. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, John, have you decided on a club yet? A club? I already told you, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs, bitch. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Fuck. I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Real as fuck. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Dog, this guy's me. This guy's literally me. Type shit, but I pay for Crunchyroll. I was talking about how I'm worried you won't learn how to socialize or ever have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Dog, I'm about to bag Sayori so easily. On God. Green! Yo, I'm pulling a half-court shot. On God. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of becoming a NEET. A what? In a few years because you're not used to the real world. Trust me, right? Don't keep me worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me a little if you try? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Oh, will! Why do I let myself get lectured by a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Pretty normal so far, I guess. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and before I know it's over. Or it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things and stare blankly at a wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Or is this the only bitch in the game? Sayori! Sayori must have come into classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left. Yo, is she about to like pin me against the wall and do stuff against my will? I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so thought I'd let you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Is it the Crazy Bitch Club? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie! What the fuck? I'm doing all this for you! Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Oh my god! Oh! Literature? I'll be damned. But as long as it gets me more hoes, you know, it's whatever. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Fuck literature, TBH. John's a real one. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make any promises you can't keep. So am I about to rizz up the entire club? I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sign. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Yay, let's go. So is this the club where I actually get to, you know, bag the fine shits? Hopefully, dog. I'm bagging the fine shits. I'm bagging the teacher. Bagging the principal. Just bagging everybody. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Oh, okay. I dejectedly follow Sayori across school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Okay. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you bought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, John, what a surprise. These two are fire, plus Sayori. I don't know about you. Welcome to the club. What the fuck am I playing? I'm still just like, why was I recommended this? There's other romance games out there, but y'all decided on this. For sure. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Facts. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Oh my god, it's so freaking embarrassing. Don't say things like that, blushes. Oh my goodness. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, John. Monica smiles sweetly. Bro. What? We do know each other. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Hey, I may be pulling for Monica, no bullshit. Just off of the selection, Monica seems like the goated choice. Her or Yuri, and then Sayori, and then fucking other girl. Random other girl. Basically completely out of my league. Yo, don't say that! L motivation! Bro, you gotta get in your bag. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little, you too, Monica. Sit down, John. We made a room at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. I made them. I'll get them. Bro, she's annoying. Sorry, I got a bit too excited. And how about we make some tea as well? These girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one time space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, you ready? Ta-da. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. There's no cake at the club. If I had to say anybody has cake, I'm actually gonna move this down here. Hold on. If I had to say anybody has cake, I would have to say it'd be this hoe. Girl on the right. Or on the other one. And that's not just because they got more bust than the others. It's not like that. The whispers that are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Ooh, woo! I swear to God, if my friends or family ever find this video, I'm straight up ending my life. Okay, I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Is that how you say it? I'm just gonna call her Natsuki. It's like low-key easier. Plus, ReZero and whatnot. Well, now you know. Just hurry up and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She's waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet, full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Oh, she just got wet. Yeah, it's just like, there's a flood on the floor. Type shit. Thank you, Natsuki-kun. Arigato, senpai. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything, Cap. Well, technically you did. Because when she said she was bringing a new member, you made cupcakes for the special occasion. So technically, you did. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. I'm so embarrassed right now. But not for you, you know. Dummy. So stupid. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Facts. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I don't know how to read, Yuri. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading may not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Yo, I'm pulling all these bitches. I'm pulling all of them. All of them. I'm different. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. So bring in some porn. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing in the budget of publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and making it something special out of it. Bars. And if I encourage other girls to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to find start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in pulling out all of the effort to start something brand new. Monica's just a stepper like that. She's a businesswoman. I like that. Shit. Fuck. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Monica is definitely a furry. If anyone out of these is a furry, well, I guess because of the little ribbon things right here. If anybody's the furry, I'd probably say it's the one that made the cupcakes. A little short, pink-haired piece of shit. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like a festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best! You know it! Yes! Everyone's enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they are all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So John, what kind of things do you read? One Piece, JJK, I mean, the list goes on. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Okay. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Well, yo, when can I actually start rizzing up? Imagine Astra joins to this. He'd be unbelievably shocked. He'd be like, what in God's name are you playing? Be like, twin, don't worry about it. I'm getting my Rizz on. You wouldn't know anything about it. You holeless bitch. I'm joking. I love you, Astra. And telling a good story is such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds her comfort in a world of books, not people. But you know, like a lot of things, stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. It's usually how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you through a loop. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to on a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Fair enough. I don't read either, so like, you know, power to you. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. If only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. I don't want to talk about it. Oh my god. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the club last meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't You Say It Out Loud, You Bitch, and Give That Back!" Whore! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Shiori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute, Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care, bitch? Well, I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Yuri with ball knowledge. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing their vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Facts. I think I said that right. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. What the fuck is quizzically, son? Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthening the bond of the club. Isn't that right, John? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said that I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs I want to look at, and oh shit. Are they about to like beat the shit out of me? Like, you better join this fucking club! Everyone starts stomping me out. I'm getting jumped by a group of anime girls because I won't join their literature club, for sure. I lose my train of thought. They're all looking at me pressed as fuck, though. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... John, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Yeah, this man's a freak. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everybody. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember today's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. John, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Could I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. John, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Might as well. Yo, I'm bagging Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, Monica. Bro, it's going down. Yay! With that, the two of us depart to the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Monica's just... Honestly, it goes in this list, but swap these two. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I may want to lock my door. I don't want my mom coming in here and seeing me playing this shit, because then she just lose all hope in my future. She may disown me and kick me out, dog. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure fortune will find me. And I guess this starts with me writing a poem tonight. Okay. It's time to write a poem. What? Pick your words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Swimsuit. Disown. Shame. Extraordinary. Kawaii. Kawaii. Lust. Treasure, lust, ribbon. Poof. Poof. Gotta have some onomatopoeias. I think that's what it is. Gotta have a little bit of wrath. Nah. Determination. Gotta have that determination, son. What are we doing? I guess we're writing a poem in 20 short words. Misery. Yes, I love misery. Here, laugh, fun. We love fun. Precious, sensational. I love cheesecake. Late at night, sensational. Flower. But milk. Smile. Dark. Email. Spend enough time during the poem minigame. I don't know. I'm having a poetry slam for real. Comfort. Happiness. A dream. Actually, I could set something up. How is this gonna like play out? I am very confused. Yeah, pleasure. Death. Oh God. Death. Death to all. Mindset. No. Pure. Wonderful. Together. Horror. Eternity. Enemy. Has some misfortune. No. Misfortune. No. Sweet. So far as family friend. So far. Oh, aura. Easily aura. I wasn't even gonna look at those other bum-ass answers. I truly do wonder what I wrote. I feel like I just wrote up a piece of shit that's just like gonna get thrown in the trash. Hi again, John. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I'm keeping my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, John. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection up in the classroom, bitch! Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is a literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. John always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependent. So are we like already smashing or what? If I'm cooking and cleaning your room, where's my return? Where's my, return on investment, son? How dependable. Shiori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Oh, that was John. Fuck. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and John can become good friends too? Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, even Yuri brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori, me? Oh, not really. Bro, if you brought something for me, just come out and say it. Just come out and say it. Quit being all shy and shit. We don't got time for that. Time is money, Yuri. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. God, fucking Sayori, dog! She's playing defense right now. What am I supposed to do? She's acting like Draymond Green out here. Sayori made it sound like a big deal. When it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess this means it's up for me to rescue the situation. Don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a nice, pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it. I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want me to. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should... God, there's a fucking hair in my hoodie and it's bothering me. Get out of my eye, twin! It's a short read, so it should keep you... It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, just discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Even she picked out a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. When am I gonna bag? That's my only question. I'm really just trying to play this so I can just bag the fine shits. Thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing about what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Bro, when are we gonna get into our slam poetry session? Dog, I'm trying to list what I wrote. Whatever the fuck I wrote. I'm trying to bag these bitches with my absolute peak reading. Facts. Swear to God. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always just read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. Facts? We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that everyone something special. I probably said that last sentence wrong, but like, shut up. Meanie head, doo-doo head, bitch. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Can we join the football team instead of the literature club? Bro, I'm about to be catching passes like these. Spin move. Spin move. Touchdown. High stepping in the end zone, dog. That's how I'm gonna pull the bitches. Stop it. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place, even if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? After they come, we can do the thing to speak their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Oh, well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Oh, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Oh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. This fucking sweatshirt is getting, like, really hot. I'm not gonna lie. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creativity, my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry! Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. At the end of the day, Sayori is still her usual self. But there lies an unexpected reason why I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. But I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ugh. I open my eyes and find Sayori's face filling my vision. Get out of my personal space. You smell nice and whatnot, but like 6 feet, twin, 6 feet. I nearly fall out of my chair. Ugh, sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. Fuck you. It's your fault for sleeping like that, bitch. Well, you just joined the club just so you can take a nap? How dare you? Get out of here. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glance over to my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for your own self. Or yourself. Fuck. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not convincing. I don't know. It's a secret. I knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Huh? Sayori glances around herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair sticking out all over here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Okay. There we go. Little bit of motion. Let's go, John. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. It's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either, and there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Try wiping off the stain with my finger. Ugh. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. You meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Yo, John's getting in his bag! He's in his bag! Come on! John has game on God! Finally! Making some moves! I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll finally change your mind. Ah! This is weird, but like up and close, visual. Don't fumble now. Exactly. Look at the way she's looking at me, dog. The way she's blushing. Come on. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it would be how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? Yo, John, you cannot sell the bag. You cannot sell the bag. I guess. Hey, be careful. This button may come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Oh my God, John. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Ugh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs have got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ooh. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Yo, John, you just absolutely gained so much aura. Give a round of applause to the man. He spotted out the bad shit, and then he was like, "Hey, you should really button up your blazer." Walks up to her with mad aura, just stands over like, "You want me to do it for you?" And then goes bottom, up, and gets to the chest, realizes her tits are too big, got a fat rack, and then she gives up. But still, that's improvement. We love to see that out of a young man. Rookie of the year candidate right here. Come on. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. If I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. Yo, John, you can't fumble. There's no turning back now. You have to clutch. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing, jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a bit earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, it's a deal. I guess we are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come and wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. I was just joking that time. And it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! John, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? It's getting hot in this fucking thing. I genuinely may take it off. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everybody's ready, why don't you come find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Yo, I better have... Who should I show my poem first? Harrison, who should I show my poem to first? My neighbor girl that I was just talking to, pink-haired girl, black-haired girl, or president leader. Monica? Alright, we'll go Monica first. But we're just gonna have to get to this poetry session next time, baby. That's gonna be it for today. Doki. Seems pretty normal so far, I guess. Risen up Sayori a little bit, know what I'm saying? Just gotta get my bag work a little more refined. So, it's late at night, so there's not gonna be screaming in these next few outros, but yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe. If you don't, I'll find a death note and I'll low-key like write your name in it. All maniacal and shit. Facts. Bars. So, I'll see you on another one. Adios, goodbye. I love you. Random picture, baby. That's random pictures for the rest of the fucking series.